Great day.
I'll go.
Okay.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of Franklin's expedition?
Franklin?
Yeah.
No.
I think I might have.
Captain Sir John Franklin.
Where did he go?
He went. So this
I
is
think he's going to tell us.
this is 1845.
Okay.
Obviously, shipping is
English or American?
He's English.
Okay.
But shipping is still a big problem. There's not canal technology.
Okay.
So if you want
Sea anal.
yeah. So if you want to get
That's how it's spelled.
if you want to get from if you want to get from England to California or
gotta go around
China,
the Cape.
go around the Cape.
Or stop and take a train.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass no
it's
matter
a
what.
bitch.
I prefer pain in the neck. Let's all go that way.
Okay.
Family
We'll
friendly.
keep it clean. Yeah.
Family friendly.
Yeah.
After just speaking about flying shit,
oozing up from grounds, and it's okay.
All right. So
We curse too much.
do you?
We do. We do swear a lot.
We should cut back.
We swear.
We should do a clean episode.
We should
That's
attempt
tough,
to do a
man.
clean episode.
That's
okay,
tough.
we will. We will attempt to do one.
Okay.
It will
I'm not
last
doing it the
about
next
5
one.
minutes.
I'm not
the
doing
next
it
one.
the next one because
No.
the next one's it's too
Yeah.
funny not to.
Well, we'll plan it out. I think a pick episode is what would have to be clean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll
Okay.
plan it out.
We'll do nice stories.
We'll do kid oriented friendly stories.
I swear, if that's the episode that we fucking make it, I'll lose my shit if we have to be clean forever.
If
I'll
the
lose
money's
it. I'll lose it.
if the money's coming in, I'll call me Miss Rachel. I'll wear suspenders. I'll be
We got 1 million views, and now we
Yeah.
have to just be clean all the time.
So they're looking for the Northwest Passage, right?
Okay.
Still?
Yeah. The plan is that they want to get this ship. What are you? What's
He's
what's
playing
Shane
with the
doing?
banana.
What's
What are you
Shane
doing?
doing? What are you
Yeah.
tell your
You're
story.
making noise.
Tell your story and worry
It's
about what
very
I'm doing.
It's distracting.
Why do we have a Dune popcorn?
Swear
Oh,
bucket.
it's a swear, but oh god, is that the Dune bucket that you?
You had sex with
Oh
that.
no! Why are you touching that?
Get him. Did you have sex with the Dune bucket?
You did with the top, didn't you? Because the top's not on it. Where's the top? Get him. Get him. Where's the top?
So anyway, so they want to figure out a way to cut through the Northwest Passage to go around in a quicker manner
Which does not exist.
while they're trying to discover it,
Mhm.
right?
Oh.
So
They go into the Arctic.
Arctic. So John
Shackletons.
Franklin, he's a captain. You know, he knows what the deal is with this shit, and he's like, I am going to get a crew together.
Is this what that show The Terror was about?
I don't know, maybe
I didn't see it.
there was the HMS Erebus and the HMS Terror.
Yeah,
Sounds
there was a
like it.
TV show, The
Erebus.
Terror, that was
Yeah.
based on this.
The Iron Maiden song "Stranger in a Strange Land" is based on this.
Really?
Yeah.
Stranger in a Strange
It's
Land.
pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
By the way, new Bruce Dickinson album, Aces.
Yeah?
Loved it. Yeah.
I gotta check it
The
out. I know
Mandrake
you-
you sent it to
Project.
us.
Yeah.
Check it
I've
out.
been busy. Was it the Mandrake Project?
The Mandrake Project.
That's a bad name. I think of Harry Potter.
yeah.
Mandrake roots.
The Mandrake Group.
I was
Oh,
thinking
you
of Deep
recently
Purple
finished the
song.
series, right?
I did. I think we talked about it.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked about it on the
Video
on
game
the
thing?
video game
Okay.
show.
Yeah.
I was talking about how Hermione was trying to fuck Ron. Well, no, she was saying she was going to fuck
Hermione.
Harry,
Yeah.
and it was messing it with Ron. Poor guy.
Poor guy.
So they're going to take these two ships. They're going to try to sail through the passage to go to the other side, right? And they've developed new technologies.
So they're north of Canada.
Yeah. And they've developed new technology that they believe will allow them to
Cut through ice.
cut through. So they have like all these
Okay.
ice breaking technologies. They have steam propellers, all these different new technologies that they designed specifically for
This
this
is the
journey.
1830s.
This is 1845.
45.
Okay.
So they have propellers, icebreakers, all these things, right?
Cool stuff. Steampunk.
Special cans. Now, typically, to fight scurvy British at this time soldiers, they would have
Or
lemon
citrus,
water
yeah.
or lime
Limes,
water.
Hence the term limey.
Yes, and they
yeah.
would have it. For this, they didn't do that. They decided
Oh,
that
no.
that they would use technology and have canned goods and canned
Oh.
fruit and all these things.
That's not good.
So sail out 1857. Eventually, They have to pull over.
Now we're in
and
57.
No, I'm sorry. 1845. I don't know why I ended up saying 57. So they end up having to pull.
Traveling for 12 years.
Yeah.
Really slow.
We'll get that one day.
Remember when he was talking about Brian Boru? And
Boru, yeah.
he said that he like reigned in the year 10,000. That's real old school, if you guys remember that one.
He's a time traveler.
Yeah, he's the God Emperor.
Yeah.
Maybe he comes back in the year 10,000.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm right.
Oh, crap. All right, so 1845.
John,
We're heading out.
Sir Franklin's leading them. A bunch of other people like denied the trip.
Okay.
They're sailing there, and it comes to their attention that the steam-powered things are not working the way they intended in the cold.
Mhm.
Wasn't tested in the cold.
And they have to like pull over basically and try to wait for things to ice and to melt
Thaw
and
out.
things like that.
Yeah.
They set up camps. Eventually, they survive for a year. And now
Jeez.
and they're eating like water. Oh, the ship had a desalination device built into it, which was groundbreaking
Like
and new.
unsalt the seawater.
Unsalt the seawater, and they would always have drinking water. Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah, it
No,
is.
it's- No, no.
It's possible now for sure,
Mhm.
because I know Israel does that for their water.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They invented like this big fucking plan. It's crazy.
No.
But they have
But
yeah.
on a steamship.
I think
that's-
they like get their water from the Red Sea or something like that, which is
Wow.
like highly salt or some
Yeah.
shit like that. I'm probably wrong on that, but I know they have it. Anyway,
The Dead Sea's full of salt.
that's why
maybe
it's
it's
dead.
the Dead Sea. I
That's
don't
why
know.
it's fucking
Either
dead.
way,
Yeah.
desalination is possible, right?
Okay.
And they have this thing that's supposed to give them drinking water. The problem is that all this shit and all the metal devices are lined with lead.
Oh, no.
Oh,
They are
mad.
not aware of lead
They're
poisoning.
going to go mad.
Oh no.
They all start fucking getting sick with lead poisoning
Oh, no.
and dying. All the cans and all the
Or
food
lead.
was made with lead. It
Ugh.
was not sealed properly, so a lot of the food is bad.
Not a good situation.
Long story short, they end up surviving and moving to all these places. Snow kind of buries the ships,
Mhm.
and now they're stranded.
Mhm.
Their plan is to try to walk through
To
the
Canada?
passage and carry their lifeboats and get
To
on the boats
shore.
and then find civilization.
Wow.
There ends up
That's a
being
brutal
some
plan.
sort of fight or argument, right? And they split up in all different directions. They all like become separate tribes almost.
Whoa.
Different, like they break apart. Years go by. John Franklin's widow is like, it's been 2 years.
He's dead.
This is supposed to be a year. What the fuck happened?
Mm-hmm.
She starts petitioning
The
Like-
government.
the government and getting ignored and all these people. Through friends of a friend, she knows Charles Dickens.
Okay.
She goes to Charles Dickens and she's like, you're like the most famous guy in the country.
Help me.
You need to rile people up about this.
Right.
Dickens gets people going and makes this an issue. Eventually, after like 3 or 4 years, the public pressure gets so bad, the English are like, all right, we're going to send out search parties.
About time.
Search parties go. They end up talking to like local Inuits.
Right.
Inuits are like, we've seen,
Yeah, we know them.
we've seen these people. They've become cannibals.
Oh my God.
They're wild, like beasts now, basically, and they're all dead. And like we saw the ship here, and we saw this here, and like they saw all these things. And the Inuits give them all this information. The Brits are like, no, you're fucking wrong. Fuck you. They ignore them. That journey goes awry. There ends up being survivors. The ships and bodies are never discovered until a lot of time goes by and we get to about when did they find them exactly?
I feel
Hold
like
on.
I saw this.
See the Terror? It's got the guy who played Julius Caesar.
No, like I read like a report on this thing.
It came up again recently.
Yeah, it was recent.
So basically, they've been looking for these ships and traces of the expedition for years. And it's not, I don't know the exact year. 1854, they finally found where Franklin lost the ship.
So 9 years later.
Yeah. In 1857, they find relics at King William Island, where it has like survivor records that they wrote and shit, like
cards and
last
shit.
will and testaments. Yeah.
Huh.
They start to find all these little pieces of them throughout the years. In 1981,
That's a long time after.
yeah, they find forensic evidence and all this shit. The area has been searched again and again throughout the years. In 2020,
Yeah, it was recent.
they're like, we found the fucking spot of the boats.
Yeah. It was like underwater.
It's underwater.
Yeah.
It's taken. It's like you buried all this shit. And they go, and in 2020, they were not able to get to it because the pandemic happened. They had to shut down the operation.
Yeah.
In 2022, they have launched full operations to try to retrieve
them.
as much as they can
Yeah.
from the ship. But basically, they had zinc deficiency, the people, so they got hit with scurvy, lead poisoning, frostbite, all this shit. They had no food, nothing to grow. They went to the Inuits, they got some help, but the Inuits are like, we're not in a position to like
Help you,
feed
yeah.
a whole crew.
Right.
Like, you guys have to go. And they ended up resorting to eating each other, and like they
Jeez.
found their remains, and like it's like a brutal fucking thing.
Wow.
But yeah, they recently dug up the whole thing. There's this, like, people are obsessed with this case, and there's so much dense information. Like, if you're into this, I encourage you to really like do deep research, because it's really
Fascinating.
Yeah, there's a lot here. But
I think in the show, like, monsters are there and shit.
really,
Yeah, I remember watching the trailer when it came out, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this, and then I never did.
Sounds
But
like you were watching a horror thing.
It was a horror thing.
Oh.
Like, it's a horror movie based on this story.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's probably cool.
Yeah.
But that's disturbing.
yeah, and it went on to inspire "Stranger in a Strange Land," which made it all worth it for those men, I think.
Yeah, I
Right,
mean, that's
right.
their legacy.
Yeah,
Right.
A song that's mediocre at best off
Yeah.
of Somewhere in Time.
Yeah.
So
not one of Maiden's best albums.
definitely not. No.
It's no Power Slave or Seventh Son.
Right. Both of those are way better.
Yeah.
Although the title track's phenomenal. Somewhere in Time.
Somewhere in Time. Yeah.
What are you